Hey guys, I'm back with another review. Today I'm going to be looking at the Marui M4A1 CQB-R. Kindly lent to me by my good friend, Mr. Nathan Laver, so we'll go ahead and we'll get straight into it. Before I do start with the review, there is one thing I do, sorry I've got an itchy nose, one thing I do want to say about this one is that when you buy the gun from stock, it looks like that. So that is what you will get with the recoil M4A1 when you buy it from Marui. However, this one has had quite a few modifications done to it. What I'll do is I'll go through all of those when I'm talking about the gun, and I'll give you the best stock, explain it from stock the best way I can. So just bear with me, I do apologise that I can't show you the gun as it is in the picture. I can guarantee this is what it is, but like I said, I'll do my best. Construction first, it's mostly constructed from metal. The only parts of this gun that are sort of like polymer plastic are the pistol grip itself here and the stock. Yes, everything else is all metal. The RIS rail housing, or the rail caging at the front, is all metal. The receiver, everything you see other than the stock and the pistol grip are metal. Right, so let's get on with the features. Start off with, you have the retractable stock, 5-position retractable stock, which can be moved by just pressing the button just under here. When you buy from stock, it is a Voltor E-Mod stock. This one is different because what happens with this one is it's been bored out and it's been converted to Dean's battery. So if you buy from stock, it would be Mini Tamiya. So this one is now eligible to run 11.1 volt LiPo batteries. Receiver, basically the same, metal receiver. Some of the features on here, you have the magazine release, which is located just here. You press that like so and it will release your magazine. It's an 82 round capacity magazine, so it's filled from the top. So I would say it's a low cap capacity magazine. Hop chamber is located, I'll stand up, it's just located just behind the bolt. So to access it, you would have to pull this sort of charge handle back, like so. And then inside, you can see the rotary wheel design hop-up chamber. Turn it around. You have the fire selector switch located just here. So you have safe, semi, and then full auto. So yeah. Don't be confused because most websites are actually saying that this is an ambidextrous shooter. It isn't. The fire selector switch is located on the left hand side, so for me being right handed, it is very easy for me with my right hand just to change what I want it to. So I do apologise to all you left handed people out there. Yeah, it does benefit more right handed shooter people. Next feature to show you is this just here. What this is the bolt release catch. With it being a next gen shot recoil, I'll explain a bit about the recoil later on and show you what that explain what that does. Next feature we have is the all this rail caging on the front. You've got enough space for torches, grips, lasers. This would be a little shorter. What's built from stock, it would. I don't know if it'd be half the size. I know it'd definitely be a little bit shorter, but this has had a new rail caging put on it because of the longer extended barrel. It will usually be about 275mm in length, but however this one is considerably longer. 14mm counterclockwise threaded end. This one is currently housing a tracer unit. Nice rail system on the top, so if you want to put any optic, or Nathan's currently housing a red dot. He's got like a rail razor on the top here. For the features, there's not really many more features to show you really. It's just standard M4. So you've got your magazine release, you've got your fire selector. Obviously you've got your bolt release catch on a normal, just a standard AG, non-recoil sort of one. You wouldn't have that feature. Charge handle doesn't really do much. It just basically lets you access the hop unit. from stock, you would get a 6.05 precision inner barrel. This one has a 6.003 now. It's had a tighter barrel put in. Yeah, so version 2 gearbox. I'll talk a little bit more about the internals now. It does have a version 2 gearbox inside. High quality TM internals, so your bucking, your gearbox, your motor, they're all really high quality TM parts. Build quality is absolutely fantastic. They've done such a great job with this. And with some people think, oh, if it's all made from metal, it's going to be heavy. It does feel really, really light. Even with the longer rail caging, it still does feel quite light. 300 FPS out of the box. It is quite good out of the box. This, from what I've been told, it's quite good out of the box. Very, very accurate. Obviously now more than so with the longer barrel and the internal upgrades that have been done to this, has increased the range. So I'll just go over a couple of the upgrades that it has put in. Do apologise after reading these off paper because, like I said, I can never remember. If you remember one of my last videos, I did the Scar H review, and I think this and the Scar were both done on the same day. So the upgrades are exactly the same, but I'll just go over them again for people that didn't see the Scar video. It has been converted to Dean's battery at the back. It will, like I said before, mini Tamiya from stock. This one's been converted to Dean's, so it can run an 11.1 LiPo. Titan Gate NGRS Advanced ETU Bluetooth MOSFET, so you can change everything, rate of fire, etc., all from your smartphone. R-hop setup for max range and can hop heavy BBs, so it does give it an increase in FPS. I think the FPS now of this on a 2 BB is 350, which is obviously the legal limit. But don't think Nathan does run 0.2s in this. I think it's more 2.8s or 3s, which does drop the FPS down. So I think last time we chronoed this, it was roughly about 325, 330, somewhere around that sort of line. So that's obviously perfectly fine. It's had a Samararium Cobalt motor inside here. This is where your motor would be housed. I think it's for high speed and torque. Again, exactly the same as the Scar. All Prometheus Class 10 upgrades have been put into this. Some people will say with Tokyo Marui, oh, you have to spend the money out of the box. Yeah, to a certain degree, I can agree with that. I'm probably going to get slated for saying that. But once you get the upgrades inside it, and it is a dream to fire. Even from stock, I've been told from stock, out of the box, they are great. But Tokyo Marui are expensive. You do, if you want to get the best out of it, you will have to upgrade. Well, it's up to you. Everybody's different. If you do want the best, then you will have to upgrade. Like I said, build quality is absolutely fantastic. It feels so great and absolutely brilliant. So yes, recoil shock. What that means is, if you watch the Scar video, it's exactly the same sort of thing. Basically, when you're firing the gun, once the magazine is empty, the gun will stop. It's called the auto stop function. It will just stop working. You won't be able to get nothing, no response from it or anything, until you have released the magazine, put in a fresh one, and you either pull the charge handle back or press the bolt release on the other side, and then you can carry on firing. Great piece of kit. I'm overjoyed to be for Nathan to let me borrow this, because again, it's another one of his prized possessions. So I'm surprised when I asked him, can I borrow this to review it, and he said yes. I was like, wow. But yeah, do apologise that I can't show you it from stock. I had to show you a picture. It's not something that I usually really like to do, show a picture, but I tried with what I had. I tried to explain it the best way I could. I think this rail caging, this metal rail caging here is excellent. As you can see, he's got a torch on the side just here, but you could put on whatever you wanted. The vertical grips. Nathan does have a launcher, like a Moscow launcher that was actually given to him by me. He did have that on the bottom, but I thought I'll take that off. He has added sling ports, because from stock you don't get sling ports. That's a bit silly, I don't understand why you wouldn't, but he has added one to the buffer tube just here. So yeah, that's his little clip for his sling. I think that's roughly about it for the features and the internals. Like I said, it's still version 2 gearbox inside. I don't think much has been changed to the gears. I think they were good out of the box anyway. There was just a few other modifications inside: hop unit, barrel, inner barrel, stock. So it just looks a little bit different. So again, I am sorry that I can't show you the gun from stock as what it was when it was purchased, but yeah, so I think that's roughly about it, guys. If you like the review, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Any comments, or if you want to ask a question about anything, or if you think I've got anything wrong or I've missed anything, leave a comment, because they're always good to read and it sort of helps me learn. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to do this. It's just been brilliant. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon.